welcome again. This is Chef Patrick Andrew Correa.
Hola, bienvenidos de nuevo. Este es el chef Patrick Andrew Correa. Hoy vamos a estar cocinando elote. Este es uno de sus maíces favoritos durante el verano, el más fácil y sencillo.
If you want to keep your corn husk
Si
on,
planea mantener la hoja de maíz, deberá remojarla en agua entre 2 y 8 horas, dependiendo de la cantidad de hojas que tenga.
if it still like has the whole husk and the bottom part on, I would say to soak it to about 4 to 8 hours, just so it
El
gets through all
cocinero
these layers.
Patrick le mostrará la
So
forma
let me show
más
you the
fácil de
easiest way
hacer
to
este maíz.
make this corn. It's up to your
Trate de
preference. You
quitarle
really
la
want
mayor
to keep
cantidad
the
de
husk
pelo
on.
del elote que pueda.
We all know how husk can be. So pretty much what I did, I know I did that one a little bit too fast.
El
But
cocinero Corea empezó por la parte de
get it
abajo.
like this. All right. Try to get as much hairs off as you can. So we'll prep all four. So what I started with
Use
is
el
the
dedo
bottom
pulgar y el
bottom of my
índice
hand.
para jalar la hoja
Some in my
y la
index
seda
finger.
del maíz hacia la base del maíz.
Pulling it down. Nice and slowly. And you want to kind of get all of these little hairs off at one time. It makes it easier in the first place.
Trata de retirar toda la seda del maíz.
Have a little bit more like this. That's fine too. If you can't get them all,
Si
eventually
no
you can
puede
burn them.
quitar todos los pelos del elote, está bien.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Eventualmente se quemarán.
Sprayed it.
Si lo desea, puede rociar su
Spray your
maíz
corn,
con un
but it's
poco
up
de
to you. I
aceite.
normally just like to just lay it on there.
Caliente su parrilla a unos 400 grados.
If you have a grill, you can lay it any way you want. I like to put it in its little home, its little nuzzle sack.
Una vez que la parrilla esté caliente y completamente rociada con aceite, coloque el maíz y deje cocinar durante 15 a 20 minutos, rotando cada uno cada 3 a 5 minutos.
So we're gonna do the corn like this. If you want to do a little bit of salt and pepper on it,
Puede agregar un poco de
discretion
sal y
or whatever.
pimienta, todo
Salt
al
and pepper.
gusto.
All right, I'll just let that go for a minute. Okay, so right now we got our corn grilling. I got two for our next recipe
El
going.
cocinero Patrick apartó dos para
Make
nuestra
those
próxima
pretty good. Like I
receta.
said, it was on a
A
medium high
continuación,
low.
vas a hacer
Raise
la
up the
salsa
pan.
para el elote.
Next, we're gonna make the
Vamos a
sauce
usar un
for the
cuarto de
elote.
taza
So I
de
got a
mayonesa.
quarter cup of mayo,
Esta es una
and
receta
this is a
tradicional de
traditional
elote.
elote
El
recipe.
cocinero
I have
Patrick
a lot of
tiene
good
muchos
friends that
buenos
have
amigos que
some
tienen
chefs out
loncheras
here
aquí en
in
Albuquerque, Nuevo
Albuquerque, New
México.
Mexico.
Así que habló un
So
poco con
I
ellos y
talked to them a little
obtuvo
bit and
algunas
got
de
a little
sus
bit of their
ideas y
ideas,
luego se le ocurrió
and
la suya
kind of came up
propia.
with my own.
Así que
So
veremos cómo
um,
resulta esto.
we'll see how this turns out. I tried it one time, but my children don't like corn, unfortunately. So we'll take this, put this to the side. All right, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take a little bit of the cilantro. This is
Ahora
about
toma un
two
poco de
tablespoons.
cilantro, aproximadamente 2 cucharadas.
It'll probably be about this much. How I like to measure tablespoons is
Así es
roughly
como le gusta medirlo antes de contarlo.
just one. Okay, that's one right there. All right, and then I'll show you the second one. All right. And then what do we do with the stems? Compost.
Ponemos los tallos en el
So
abono.
about two
Si no te
tablespoons.
gusta el
Okay.
cilantro,
If you
no
don't like
tienes que
cilantro, you
usarlo.
don't have to use cilantro.
Puedes
You
agregar
can
algo
put
más a tu
something
salsa.
else into your sauce. Okay. So we're gonna take it, and it's a little bit different than basil. So you're gonna kind of do like a nice little neat chop. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of bunching it all up. Doesn't matter which way it faces, like basil. You just bunch it up.
Vas a
And go
cortar
as
el
fine as you
cilantro
can
de
go.
dos
So we're
maneras
gonna go
para
two ways with
asegurarte de
this.
que quede muy
Two ways.
fino.
So we're cutting one way. Okay, trying to get it as fine as we can, all right? Okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna see how we chopped it one way. We're gonna turn it so we go two ways. Two ways. You can go three ways, four ways. You can even go until it turns to dust in your cutting board if you want to. Let's see how you want to not have so much of it in a bite if you're going to utilize it in a sauce. So I think that's probably a little bit more than 2 teaspoons.
Puedes dejar el
So we're
resto
going to
para
use some of this for
decorar.
garnish. We'll leave this here. How about that? We'll leave that for garnish. All right. So what we're going to do now is our corn is looking beautiful. Look at that. It's getting nice grill marks on it. Look at that. It's getting beautiful. We're going to turn it over on its other little belly side, okay? All right, so we're going to leave it just like that for the next 5 minutes, like we said. So 5 minutes on each side, okay? Okay, so next we're going to finish up with the sauce.
El siguiente paso es rallar el limón.
One lime zested. If it's a nice sized lime like this, we're probably going to zest about half. Okay, if you don't have a microplaner, you can also use a regular zester. Let me see if I have one in my bag.
Puedo utilizar un microplane o un zester normal.
If you don't have one like this, I believe even one just like this would be adjustable. So microplane, just a cheese zester, and then a zester. The zester is like the one that you can do the cheese and then another one.
Por ahora usaremos el zester normal, pero si gusta ponerse más elegante, puede usar el
Takes
microplane.
off the rind really very nice, as you can see. Slowly just rub it. You don't have to push so hard.
Al rallar cítricos, usa un movimiento lento y suave, de arriba a abajo, para quitar la parte coloreada de la cáscara, dejando la pulpa blanca intacta. Si no raya todo el limón, está bien. Puede tirarlo en su abono o encontrar otras formas de cocinar con él.
All right, so what we did is we took our little zester. We made enough for what we needed, which was just a pinch, but if we want to equal it out, we can do quarter teaspoon, okay? See, just top it off.
Ahora use un cuarto de cucharadita de ralladura de limón y agréguelo a su salsa.
Little stuff like this wouldn't even matter that much if you followed the recipe. You're still gonna make it taste good. It's still gonna taste good, so not really much to be worried about that. So what we did next is what we
Ahora puede agregar su limón. Comenzaremos con medio limón. Quiere exprimirlo todo.
you want to squeeze the whole thing. And you want to squeeze just enough juice into where it's still a sauce, but not really a sauce, but more like a mayonnaise.
Quiere que la salsa esté espesa hasta donde no salga de su elote.
To where it's not flying off of your elote. We'll just incorporate it like this. Just get everything all mixed up. I think it needs a little bit more salt, but that's just me. So we're gonna roll with this. We're gonna take another turn at our corn right now. All right. So see.
Al voltear el maíz, asegúrese de obtener los 4 lados del maíz.
Go half side. So we're getting all four corners, just like it says in the recipe. So you're working all four corners of the corn. Okay. So our sauce is all topped off.
Ahora vas a romper tu queso cotija. Lo que necesitamos es un cuarto de taza de queso cotija para mezclarlo en tu salsa.
So next, we got this nice cotija cheese. You can find it at your local grocery store. If you really wanna get in depth, they have it at
Lo
Whole
puede
Foods.
encontrar en su supermercado local.
It's still
También puede usar queso mozzarella o queso cheddar.
but this is what it looked like right here. So it's an aged part skim milk cheese, and then you can just take it apart. So it's really nice once you break it up. As you can see right here, see how it breaks up into little crumbles? You really don't have to do much to it. And it's used for tacos a lot. We're going to use it on
Se
our
usa mucho
elote.
para los
You can
tacos,
use
pero
it in
esta vez lo vamos a
sauces or
usar
just,
para nuestro elote.
garnishes or
También
whatnot.
se usa para salsas o
Honestly,
para
saw some
adorno.
people use
Vi
this
a
as a
algunas
substitute
personas
for
usar
ricotta
queso cotija
cheese
como sustituto
in
del
their
queso ricota.
raviolis and their tortellinis and their manicottis, which is really healthy. It's healthier than actually using ricotta because that has so much fat content
Este
in it,
queso es más
content to
saludable
it.
de usar que el
So
queso
as you can
ricota.
see, it's a pretty nice cheese. So I'm just gonna break it up enough for the garnish, and then we can go from there to actually finishing our recipe. So what we needed was a quarter cup. And then we're gonna just go ahead and mix it again. The
No
cojita
le
cheese
eche
is very
demasiada sal a
salty
la
tasting
salsa.
by itself. You're not gonna want to add too much salt to it. You're probably gonna want to add more citrus to balance it out with the cream cheese and the mayo and everything else. So don't over salt it. We'll wait until we get to the end of that one.
Veremos al
Next, we're gonna
final si
move the turn on
necesitamos
our
agregar
corn.
más.
All right. Oh man, I think this is looking pretty delicious. What do you guys think? All right. This is perfect. Okay, so we're gonna pull two aside.
Para agregar los palillos, corte la parte de abajo de su maíz y presione firmemente el palillo dentro del maíz hasta que esté seguro.
All right, these are about perfect. Once you start like seeing like the bottom kernel like prying away a little bit, the last bottom ones. See, like these ones, this one's perfect right here. See, once it comes off like that, I like it. I like it a lot. We're gonna take the corn.
Muy bien, ahora que están todos terminados, puede comenzar a colocarlos en su plato y tomar su mezcla y comenzar a esparcirla sobre su maíz.
Take our mixture. Doesn't have to be a lot. It has that cojita cheese in there, so it doesn't need to be perfect. Like that. Just nice little spread on it. If you have a paintbrush or a spoon or whatever you like to use is also awesome. You don't want too much on it. You just want to coat it. You can do a little bit of, the cilantro we had left over. All right, some cilantro right there.
Ahora puede agregar un poco de cilantro y limón.
Get in every bite. And then, like I said, you can just do a little bit of some lime on it. And for the garnish, after the cilantro, we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of this
Espolvoree con
mixture that we
condimento
love the
tajín
most.
para darle más sabor y color.
There you go, right here. Look how much more color that brings. Oh man, this is a beautiful dish. I think I'm hungry now.